This week's Smackdown episode unfolded with a gripping sequence of events triggered by unaired footage following last week's show. Reacting to the revelation that he was booked in a fatal four-way match for Royal Rumble 2024, Roman Reigns vehemently demanded that Paul Heyman rectify the multi-person match situation. Before Cameron Grimes could even make it to the ring for his scheduled match against Grayson Waller, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline launched a preemptive attack. The assault was halted by WWE officials, including Smackdown General Manager Nick Aldis. However, Aldis wasn't content with merely intervening in the moment. He engaged in a heated confrontation with Paul Heyman and subsequently decided to book Uso and Sikoa in a high-stakes 6-person main event. Their opponents? None other than the formidable trio of AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. Since Reigns was not slated to appear at Nebraska, the question remained who would be the third teammate for the Bloodline. The subsequent clash did unfold as planned for the Bloodline, as the powerful trio of faces not only emerged victorious against Jimmy and Solo, but also unleashed a post-match beatdown. With the situation intensifying, speculation arose about whether Aldis would flex his authority as SmackDown General Manager to retaliate against the dominant force of Roman Reigns and his allies. Here are 4 potential ways Aldis could wield his GM power in response. Number 4. He could ban the Bloodline from Ringside at Royal Rumble. Given the Bloodline's pervasive involvement in shaping the dynamics of the upcoming match, the most straightforward method for punishing Roman Reigns would be to ban them from Ringside at the Royal Rumble. All 3 members of the group disrupted the triple threat main event, and both Solo and Jimmy interfered in the opening bout of this week's show. This strategy could be interpreted as a form of takeover, prompting SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis to address each individual within the Bloodline. While a fatal 4-way match inherently lacks strict rules, a potential measure to ensure a fair and uncontested outcome could involve banning members of the group from Ringside. Such a decision might pave the way for another participant to potentially join the fray or allow the contest to unfold without the unusual interference from the Bloodline, setting the stage for a cleaner resolution. Number 3. Aldis could suspend the tribal chief. Now, in an effort to address the persistent disruptions caused by the leader of the Bloodline, Nick Aldis might consider opting for a suspension for Roman Reigns, thereby keeping him off television for an extended period. Suspending the head of the table would offer a plausible explanation for his absence from future episodes of SmackDown. This narrative choice could also serve as a convenient storyline excuse for Reigns not appearing at the upcoming Elimination Chamber event. WWE has a history of temporarily suspending stars to facilitate their temporary absence from storylines, as seen with Ronda Rousey in her final stint within the company. By choosing to suspend the tribal chief, all this could underscore the gravity of the situation and demonstrate a no-nonsense approach to maintaining order on SmackDown. Number 2. Attendance on SmackDown is mandatory for Reigns as long as he is a champion. Now, during his reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns has notably enjoyed a lighter schedule compared to some of his counterparts, such as Seth Rollins on WWE Raw. This infrequent presence and sporadic title defenses have spawned a division among fans. To address this, a strategic move by Nick Aldis could involve taking a jab at Reigns' attendance record and stipulating that tribal chief must appear on WWE SmackDown regularly as long as he holds the championship. Now, this decision would not only fuel the ongoing feud between Aldis and Reigns, but also ensure that WWE's top star is featured on television every week. Given the significance of the road to WrestleMania as the pinnacle of the WWE's calendar, having the company's premier talent make a weekly presence would be crucial for building momentum and storylines. Now, enforcing this change would also acknowledge and counteract the special treatment Reigns has enjoyed prior to all this involvement. Number 1. Could Roman be stripped of his titles? Now, this is interesting. To assert his authority in the most impactful manner, Nick Aldis might choose the most drastic retaliation against Roman Reigns by stripping him of his titles. This bold move would not only showcase Aldis' immense power but also significantly alter the landscape of Smackdown. While such a decision may initially create upheaval, it would pave the way for intriguing developments. Stripping Reigns of his titles could set the stage for a showdown between Reigns and The Rock, freed from the constraints of championship implications. This would allow for the emergence of a new top champion of WWE SmackDown, marking the end of Reigns' 3-year reign. Additionally, this move would offer a creative solution for bookers who wish to avoid having Reigns pinned and maintain his aura of invincibility. Ending his historic run without a defeat in the ring would provide a unique and impactful conclusion to his championship reign. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thank you guys.